Fun filled 2 weeks.
Finally, we met.
Finally. I wasn't here for your birthday,
Oh,
and I feel bad. I got you pearls.
oh, thank
Happy
you.
birthday. So pearl necklace, pearl bracelet, pearl earrings. You want me to put it on you?
Yeah.
Oh, which one you want on it? All of them?
This one?
That, the wrist? There you go.
Oh, okay. Thank you, guys.
Really? I get pats on the cheek. Bunch of pearls.
And so it begins. So Riley is upset because he bought her pearls, and instead of her, I don't know, dancing on the tabletops or I don't know doing what, she said thank you in a very graceful way. You can see she's excited, and she graciously accepted his gift, but she she did pat him on the cheeks. Which I think is really hilarious. I think she's just very cheeky and very playful, and he obviously did not appreciate that. But I think a man is doing something for you to give him a certain level of reciprocity, I suppose. I don't really trust that energy. He bought her a gift for her birthday. She said thank you, and he's upset that she didn't do more. If he genuinely wanted to buy you a gift because it's your birthday, then he would have just genuinely bought you a gift regardless of your reaction. Now, obviously, being rude and acting like it's nothing, I definitely do not agree with that. Appreciation is mandatory, but outside of saying thank you and showing him how appreciative you are, I don't think there's anything extra that Violet had to do in this
Việt
instance.
Nam thì ngọc trai không hiếm, bởi vì từ Bắc tới Nam thì Việt Nam mình đã nuôi trai rất là nhiều. Không có, tại vì chị không phải là fan của Ngọc.
A very important lesson over here, ladies. She's being quite frank and quite honest with the producers that she's not a big fan of pearls, and pearls are abundantly available in the Vietnam. So as much as it seems like a big gesture for him, it's not that big a deal for her. But the way that she received the pearls did not talk down to Riley. She didn't drag him, even when he was going on about, oh, I bought you pearls and all I get is a pat on the cheek. She just sat and smiled and looked at him, which I think is the most feminine response you can give to someone who in your mind is speaking a bunch of BS. Just look and smile. But she didn't externally, or she didn't vocalize what she was thinking because she knew it was going to hurt his feelings, and she didn't want to undermine his gesture. Ladies, even if what he bought you is not your favoriteest thing in the whole world, being able to say thank you is going to do so much more for you than if you drag this man. Okay, say thank you. He knows, okay, this is not the best that I can do for her based on her reaction. So, but because she didn't drag him, he's motivated to probably try again and do more. Okay, when you drag him, he's not gonna want to try again, because if it's not good enough, you're going to, show him out. But if it's not good enough and he tries again, it might be better than the last time, and he might get more than a pat on the cheek. You know what I mean? So these are the little dynamics that you have to start incorporating into your dating life if you want to date better.
So we have a lot, to work on, right? I have a lot of questions.
I just say tonight we are enjoying my birthday.
Yeah.
We don't talk about partying. We don't talk about the part. Okay?
Okay. So, what are we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow I have a little bit busy. In the morning I have a mission with school.
Okay, so what time will I be seeing you then?
Tomorrow you need to relax, and at night if you want to meet me.
What do you mean if I want to meet you? I want to meet you. If you think I flew for 2 days to come here,
Yeah.
and I might not want to see you, if I want to see you, you kidding me? No.
Maybe tomorrow we have dinner together.
Okay.
Riley is really just trying to jump straight into the drama, and Violet just said not today. She's not here for it. Sometimes you meet people that are quite argumentative or confrontational, and men tend to be more on that than women. And ladies, don't feel intimidated, don't feel overwhelmed, don't feel compelled by that energy. You do have the option of saying, I don't want to get into that right now. That's not what I want to focus on. And he has to respect it. Okay, he has to respect it. I think their relationship is very new, and I think there's context or place and time for certain conversations. And I think Riley just does not have the ability to read a room. I think he's just so much about him and getting all of his emotions out and all of that kind of stuff. And I also understand it's a reality show, so they're prompted to bring up certain conversations and all of that to create content. But a lot of people are like this in real life. So ladies, if you encounter a man that's always just trying to get to the bottom of something every day, be ready to exercise your option of, I don't want to talk about this right now, can we focus on my birthday? I also like the fact that she creates extra tension by saying to him, I'm a little bit busy, I may not be available to do A, B, and C. That shows that she's not scared to rock the boat. That shows that she's independent enough to have her own life. She's got her own things going on. You know, she's not on holiday, he is. And maybe there is a way that they could have planned it that she also is on holiday while he's on holiday. But I guess that's not what happened over here. So Violet is literally carrying on with her own life. What I do see over here is that when Riley starts getting upset about not being able to spend as much time with her, or her not being just eager to be with him, he gets a little aggressive in his tone. He gets sarcastic, the facial expressions that he makes. And I think it's definitely a red flag, because if someone is able to go into that tone that easily, just because you're not going to be readily available for him tomorrow, you know, he has a right to be upset, absolutely. But the aggression for me was it just came out a little bit too easily. You know, he could have been like, okay, or I would have really liked this, but I understand, or whatever. And I feel like this is a conversation that they probably would have had before he even flew. You know, they would have had some sort of itinerary going on. But it's also important to note that, ladies, that sometimes people who don't get what they want can turn to aggression, and Violet sort of leans back physically with her body, and that shows her not being open to that energy, not willing to feed into it. And she even takes a sip of her water just to calm herself down and hold her poise as a feminine woman who said what she said.
It's a hard thing to find out on my first full day I'm here that I won't have the day with her, you know? You ready to go?
Let's say, okay.
I'm only here for 2 weeks, and I don't understand how I'm not a priority for Violet right now. Sucks.
Fiancé,
I'll see you
have a
tomorrow.
good night.
Okay. See you
Sleep
tomorrow.
well.
Okay.
Bye, baby.
Okay, bye. Very, very deep feelings for Violet, and I want to believe in her. I want to believe in us, but I'd expected a little more engagement from her between reactions about the pearls and not wanting to speak about certain things and then not being able to spend time with me. It's definitely a little concerning.
So, ladies, that's the end of that episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love reading and responding to your comments. And I will just close by saying sometimes these kinds of things are necessary to happen. You know, sometimes it's important, ladies, to rock the boat a little bit so that you can see what this man is like when he's upset. You can see what he's like when he's frustrated, because the fact of the matter is, whether you're going to be in a committed relationship with this person or you're going to get married to this person, you are going to have ups and downs where you are going to see them in their worst element in any case, and you want to see what they are like at their worst. Do they become disrespectful towards you? Do they become aggressive towards you? Do they try and harm you and hurt you? Or are they able to work through their own emotions and be able to show up for you like a grown man is going to do, regardless of how upset or frustrated they may be? So I think Riley is just overwhelmed with emotion because he basically wants to do everything in one day, and Violet is pacing him, saying, take your time, relax, you need to relax. And he's obviously not used to that. He's used to either really getting his way, either by playing the victim and getting everybody to feel sorry for him, or by being super aggressive and trying to intimidate people around him. So let me know what your thoughts were on this episode, ladies. I'm going to leave this right over here. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.